Take a breath. Let's talk about camp. Camp is more than just a place. Ask anyone who's been here. I bet they can tell you what camp smells like, what it sounds like. I bet if they close their eyes, they could even tell you what this sand feels like. This place is important. This path, these trees, this lake. But this isn't a story about a place. This is a story about the people that for 7 weeks a year call this place their home. This is a story about you. But first, we gotta tell you about the place. Camps Kohahna and Leelanau sit right here, on the Pinky of Michigan, along the shores of Lake Michigan. Yes, I said Pinky.
All right, everybody who grows up in Michigan gets to carry their map on their hand.
We're nestled inside a national park, so these noises, you won't hear them here.
We're surrounded by nationally protected land, so no one's going to build any condos down the road from us or anything like that.
This is Weldon.
Weldon, Camp Director, Rutledge.
He runs Camp Leelanau, the boys' camp.
I love Camp Leelanau.
And this is Pippi. She runs the girls' camp, Camp Kohahna.
Camp is literally one of the most beautiful places I have ever been to. I don't know if I have tangible words to describe it. That's the trick, yeah.
If you've ever met either of them, you'll know they really like to talk about camp, like a lot.
Camp for camp, camp for camp, camp, camp.
Camp, 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 camp.
They could talk about camp for the next hour.
Yep.
But let's not do that. Instead, let's hear what you had to say about camp.
My name is Magnus.
Ethan. And Mitchell. Hey, David. Cooper. Piper.
Greta Johnson.
It's so much fun. There's so many activities you can do.
You can go camping in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and then the next day you can go sailing at sunset, and then the next day you can be blacksmithing in a shed. Like, there is so much to do at camp, and there's so much growth to be had at camp because of how many different situations that you're thrown into.
Tell me the last time you got to go water skiing. Tell me the last time you got to go into the woods and make knots and fires. Tell me the last time that you got to climb up a rock wall. At home, I just never get to go out for a week and just go rock climbing. I never get to just go water skiing.
But here, guess what? You do.
I also love how I really get to choose my activities and I don't have to kind of focus on one thing.
What that means is if you want to go horseback riding, cool, let's go horseback riding.
Horseback riding's awesome.
Would you rather make some art? Learn to paint? Learn to draw?
Favorite activities were arts and crafts.
Why not make some jewelry or learn to solder? You can do that. Are you into pottery? Archery? Riflery? What about power tools? You can go canoeing or kayaking. You know what? Why not play some sports? Want to get out on some camping trips? We took out 30 last year. Overnights for the little kids and wilderness expeditions for the big ones. Camp is
So much fun. I guarantee you that it's so much fun.
But at camp, it's not just about getting to do these things.
We are seeking to gain proficiency. I don't want you to come home from camp saying, yeah, I shot a bow and arrow and I saw the lake. You know, I want you to come home and say, I know how to shoot a bow and arrow.
I know how to sail. I know how to rig a boat. I know what to do when I capsize. I know how to tie all the knots. I learned how to sail.
At the end of the day, it's all about growth. But the real magic of camp, the real magic isn't just that you can do incredible things in the most beautiful place in the world. The real magic comes from something different.
Christian Science is the foundation of everything we are doing at camp. Every program that we offer, whether it's archery, whether it's kayaking, I always ask, how is this supporting our growth in Christian Science? How is this activity supporting us learning more about ourselves as children of God? And every activity that we do, whether it's setting the table properly as an expression of orderliness, or cleaning our cabin as cleanliness is close to godliness, whether it's, playing hard on the athletic field, or swimming hard, or canoeing down a river to see God's expression of soul more closely in the wilderness trips. Everything we are doing is in support of our growth in Christian Science.
When you come to a camp full of Christian scientists, you're all starting from a similar mindset. You're approaching everything from a place of love, gratitude, selflessness, and that allows us to all work together for the same purpose and to support each other in that growth.
Growth is just, you feel it because I'm learning.
It's the place that's really taught me the most about myself and taught me the kind of person that I want to be later in life as I look up to different role models and different counselors that I've had, or the people around me and the people in my cabin. Camp is the best place ever. It's so much fun.
Okay, now we've reached the part of the video where Weldon says,
We play hard at camp. Pibby's gonna laugh because I say this every year at every camp show, but we play hard at camp.
It's the voice he gets, he gets loud. He's like, we play hard at camp, running into each other.
We knock into each other.
every year. But the reason he says it every year is because it's important.
We pray hard at camp, and that gives us the freedom to play hard, to really get after it, because we're doing this to glorify God.
I think camp is hard, but it's hard in the best way possible.
There's a lot of ways that you can step outside of your comfort zone in a really safe, healthy way, which I love about camp. There's always going to be someone there to support you, even when you feel like you can't do it.
You feel supported so that you can conquer those challenges and feel that sense of success that comes from trying something that's really hard and being successful.
We learn to be joyous in moments of challenge and recognize that accomplishing difficult tasks becomes fun.
Everyone here seeks to grow in addition to diving deep into Christian Science. Everyone strives to work hard here, challenge themselves, and try new things.
Okay, quick break for some nitty-gritty. I promise, it'll be quick. First, how old do you have to be to come to camp?
The age range of campers is from 6 all the way to 18.
Second, who is camp for?
Camps Leelanau and Kohahna are a camp for kids that attend Christian Science Sunday School during the year.
And finally, how long is it?
3, 4, or all 7 weeks. I consider this to be a 7-week program. The longer you are at camp, the more you get out of it.
See, I told you it'd be quick. Now, back to camp.
3, 2, 1. What I love about camp is that everyone's like family. Because I'm not with my family, but I feel like I'm with a kind of different family.
I've made just the best friendships at camp. I consider these guys just to be my brothers just because of all the hard things that I've done with them.
Camp is about feeling brotherly love and expressing brotherly love. Camp is about, just feeling loved.
It's really cool to see these young women and how they support each other and how they recognize the good in each individual. They see that good not only in each other, but in themselves. And whether it's a counselor to a camper or an older camper to a younger camper, there is a grand sisterhood that happens here.
It's that sisterhood, it's that brotherhood, it's that sense of community, it's that sense of love, that everybody loves you for exactly who you are because they know who you are. They know that you really are a child of God, and they see that about you.
And that is what camp is about. Well, there you have it. That's camp. You get to be in an extraordinary place and do extraordinary things with the best friends and role models you'll ever have. And you get to push yourself to grow and learn and be the best version of yourself. We've only got one more question for you, so here it is.
Are you coming to camp?
Are you in?
You coming?
Are you coming to camp?
You should.
Are you in?
Will you come to camp?
You coming?
Come to camp.
You have to come to camp this summer.
Get here.
Are you ready?